welcome everybody to another Reviews from Hell. Okay, today we have the movie Nerve, 2016 release. Okay, so we have Emma Roberts, Dave Franco, not James, Dave Franco, the younger brother, playing in this suspense thriller. Now, spoiler alert, I'm going to say what the plot is about and what they did right and what they did wrong. Okay, so we have what's her name? Emma Roberts playing V. Yeah, that's all her name is in the movie, V. Okay, she's a high school. She just finished high school. Anyway, she gets pulled into this online gaming thing, you know, that's come out now. And basically, you do dares, and you get paid for it. Now, the dares are what you have to do is. It's left on the people that are watching you. The more people that watch you, the more money you get, the higher place you are, you get state. It's that kind of thing, you know, and they end up doing all crazy shit. Now, this movie starts out really good. It's got a good story. You know, people play quite good in this. The dares are quite funny at times, you know, realistic reactions, which I always like. And in the beginning, it starts out quite good. Where this movie goes wrong. Okay. So, you have V. She's very shy. She's barely finishing high school now. I mean, apparently she's supposed to be like, what, 16, 17, 18 years old, somewhere there. Okay. And all of a sudden, she meets with Dave Franco, who plays as Ian. And he's playing the game too. The game is called Nerve, and you know, they kind of team up and do dares together. And she ends up like losing her friends because they're playing the game too. Well, actually, one of her friends, she's playing the game too, and she doesn't want her to beat her and whatever. And it's a bit of drama played by Emily Maid. She plays the friend Sydney. The problem with this movie, everything escalates way too fast. You've got Emma Watson, she's a nice, cute, shy girl. All of a sudden, she's getting on bikes. She's driving 100 miles an hour on the highway. She's, you know, going to expensive places, trying on clothes, you know, and running out naked. And it's full of super dares. And her character wasn't like this in the beginning of the movie, and all of a sudden it just goes boom. She's someone else, literally. She just shoots at someone else. You have Emily Maid again, she's playing her friend Sydney. The worst friend in the world, man. This, from the beginning to the end, you could tell Sydney does not give a shit about V. She's just her doormat, right? And she has an argument in the middle of the movie about the game, really, and about their friendship and all that. And literally 5 minutes later, they're best buddies again. 5 minutes later, seriously, they are literally fighting, like, you know, shouting at each other at a party in front of everybody. V actually does one of the dares that Sydney couldn't do, and she does it, and she's like, "In your face, bitch!" And then they just, you know, you think that, you know, something bad's gonna happen to it, and they just end up being friends again. And it just kind of loses its realism in this. It's, you know, it's a movie that starts off really good. You know, you've got Dave Franco, he plays quite well too, and Emma Roberts, all these, and it just and it's very cliche. You've got Miles Hazer, he plays Tommy. This kid, right, is V's best friend. He's the Mr. Friendzone. He is so friendzoned. It's unbelievable how friendzoned this kid is, right? He could be more friendzoned. Oh my god! All through the movie, he's literally drooling for V, right? And he's trying to protect her because he's you know, her best friend. Bollocks. He just wants to get in her fucking pads, man. He's had a hard on for her since the beginning of this movie. And you know what? I'm going to ruin it for you. He doesn't do fuck all with her in this movie, man. Poor fucker. He did make me laugh. But, and again, another thing that bothered me is this Tommy kid, he had like a 20... He's trying to... He's trying to block Nerve's communication with everybody's mobile, so they can't vote for what they want to happen next and stuff, or whatever they wants to kind of hack. And he just picks up the phone, calls this office place, which, you know, it's basically a bunch of geeks ready for his commands. I don't get it. He was trying to hack into their system with an iPad. Oh, and don't get me started on product placement. Oh my fucking God. All mobiles are iPhones, all computers, Apples. Oh, Jesus Christ. And they make it so obvious. Like, you know, they're opening their laptop and you see like there's one scene, you see the actual Apple side go. You know, there's a Macintosh in this. Who the fuck uses Macintosh anymore? Jesus Christ. It's like Apple threw up all over this movie. In general, though, you will enjoy it. I mean, in general, if you're a bit open-minded, you know, you're in. It's not an Oscar-winning movie. Don't get me wrong. It's a 5 out of 10 because it started off good and it has a good story. Could have, if it was made differently, it would have been a really good movie. But unfortunately, it wasn't. So it's a mediocre movie for me. Alright guys, so that's Nerve 2016 for me. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. Until then,